DSP, how are you?
Good afternoon, Mr. Prime Minister. Welcome to the
things?
parish of Hanover, sir. I'm DSP Courtney Wilson, in charge of the administration.
Pleasure
portfolio.
meeting you. How
Likewise,
are
sir.
things in the parish?
It's going very good, sir. As it relates to crime stats, Hanover is doing very, very well.
Yes.
In relation to murder, so we are experiencing a 75% decline.
75%?
75%, sir. When we compare that to the figures last year, and we are translating the percentage to numbers now, we had 28 murders last year. We had only 7 this year.
Excellent.
What that means, Mr. Prime Minister, is that we have 21 more families who would have been mourning last year who are actually happy now.
Excellent.
Overall, so the parish is experiencing a 48% decline in major crime, and that is extremely good. We still have some challenges, nonetheless, because we have some areas, for example, Lances Bay, just a couple of days ago, we had a murder. We had applied for a curfew order, and we have since applied for an extension. That has been granted, and I'm happy to say, sir, that that area is now back to normalcy. Now, this, Mr. Prime Minister, was not done in isolation.
Yes.
It's under the stewardship of Superintendent Andrew and the hardworking men and women of the division like Miss Murray, young constables, Mr. Prime Minister, who is patrolling the ground on a daily basis. It's not only the police, but our stakeholders as well. And so at this point in time, we acknowledge our custos, who is always supporting us.
Yes.
Our judges, and our principals, our teachers, our churches, the civic committees. These are our stakeholders that are changing the narrative, channeling the attention of the youth from negativities to positivity. And that has translated into the decline that we're experiencing.
It's a very comprehensive, very good report, which shows that it is not just the kinetic and tactical policing that has impacted the reduction of murders, but communities and stakeholders play a critical role in engaging youth, engaging other civic groups, engaging the civil society, for us to all have one voice, one mission, one effort, and that is achieving peace. Peace in your parish and peace in the country. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Welcome again.
And people, in the day, we are going to drop episode 10. So season 1, episode 10 on the new cartoon channel. So for those who have not yet subscribed to In the Streets JA, 10 episodes dede for you go watch. If you not type it in on YouTube, make sure you type it in exactly how me have it on the screen. With the @ In the Streets JA, you will see a rather colorful cartoon page come up, just like this one presently on your screen. Go over and subscribe to the channel and watch those videos. Really interesting, authentic Jamaican garrison series. And today is definitely very special because in today's episode 10, I will be featuring 2 really good Jamaican artists. We are talking about Diamond Leah. Yeah, man. And we are talking about all the way from out of St. Thomas, a youth known as Tropical. So please go over and support the movement. Yeah, man.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Friday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in a Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, to the name Friday, the day when Mr. Smile upon some of the ones and ones them pocket. So while it's out there in the streets, traversing from Moran Point to the Grill Point, as always, my peeps, safe travel, pan the gravel, and continuously look out on the corner, yeah, cause the old dirty corner boy them, always out there. Alerts, yeah, man. So just a few days ago, I drop a vlog. With some criminal elements from out of the Kingston Central Police Division, particularly in the spoilers era, right? So, I don't know, say, in the spoilers community has been a long-standing hotbed of criminals and criminal activities over the years. Now, I feature a criminal element known as Jordan. Find himself in America. Drop the vlog on Jordan. Everybody knows that Jordan is a old dirty kind of boy. In fact, Jordan this presently on the screen. The one to the extreme right with the hoodie over his head is a youth who love put hoodie over his head certain way still. Have the cup in him hand and a skin off him teeth. So the vlog that I featured this criminal element and his criminal associates in, I played this particular video where he also made mention that him not really want to end up on the Spot News Media because him watch the channel too. Listen to what Jordan have to say. Then of course, we get into the meat of the matter. Yeah, man. So I don't know what go on after me drop the video there on him and him criminal counterparts, but look like Jordan go all the way up in him feelings and decide say I go page on the Spot News Media and send him up on the mama. You don't know the limited vocabulary of these so-called gangsters. Yeah, man. So if you have any kids around you, now is the time when you have to make them leave the room or plug in headphones or something. But this is a really colorful voice note from the criminal element known as Jordan. Now listen to this.
Hey boy, on this spot, Jordan this pussy, suck out your mother pussy, and I call a bad man named Pussy. You know who me Pussy? A batty boy, yo, Pussy better stay here, you hear that? Anywhere pay your bat, hear that on the Spot Media. Remember that Pussy. Loan. Remember that alone fucking darkness. Remember that. One bumbo class spoilers, hear that? Pussy. Stop call up killer name, you know that? From bumbo clap, yo. Want to test bad man, Pussy. Just wait, believe. Want to test killers. Believe.
So big idiot Jordan there Farin for just a little bit and then start twanga already and I go on with himself. Now I have to pay Jim and make him know, say, yo, Jordan, you need to upgrade your badness because that little suck your mother thing that played out, brother. That just show how limited you are in the brain. You want real old tufenke, real old dopey bat. You don't have no sense. So him send me a message and see the message presently on your screen. So him said to me, say, him safe in America, nobody can catch him. So I replied and say, I go show you, say you want dopey bat. The man say, fully dark, one Danny badness, remember that. And I replied and make him know, say, so you feel, remember all heap will catch up there. And he make me know, say, don't make him go turn up over spoilers. So I replied to him one Danny badness and ask him the question, which part Danny there now? And laugh out loud. Yeah, man. And he went on to say in the message that just one phone call and he make the whole of spoilers shake up. Now, me show this, you know, if for sure, only little youth down the way a fire shot for them big idiot boy where they are Farin a fund the badness, you know. Them no rate, you know. On a ear where a man say, me safe for America, nobody can catch him. But him can make a phone call down there and make phone a life a living. Hell, police are going to run up and down and hold, you know. Furthermore, police now to carry nobody these last days. Me I wonder if no found don't get the memo. A straight can to your body, spread you out like a sheet. So you can stay there and I take program from big idiot Jordan. Now let me say back something to you now, Jordan. I go show you the realness of certain things. You say it out of your mouth, you know. So you watch the program, you know. So you know the reach. And you know so we think no lily over here so. So nobody come feel like someone has some little weak fence where you can just come run in and tumble down pan. You're in for a big surprise. But watch this, man, Jordan. Watch this. You feel so you're safe for America. And when time I say this, you know, me don't want you feel like it's a threat the way me I go come do you something. You know me work already, man. Me not have to touch you with a long stick. But if you do your research carefully, anybody will openly threaten on the spot news media, the movement, right away, you sign your own death sentence. Right there, so. Yeah, man. Every single last one. Do your research on the spot news media. Once you step out of line, the authorities, not me, not on the spot news media, but the authorities always put you back in line. And if you feel like say you're safe in America, watch this. You have a next thing coming. Remember when a friend squashed down in Miami there, you know? Yeah, man, just remember. Just remember that. Pick sense out of nonsense. Just look over your shoulder. Furthermore, before we done off a year case, look on your screen. Look on all of them here. This is the warning before the conning. Yeah, man. So in them picture there, you know, you have one of them called Duckers. Him in the red hat. Yeah, man. The one in the white hat, them call him Dodos. So Dodos, Duckers, in the middle, and the brother with them call Miller, they beside him. All of them come from down the south side. So you see them faces here, and them boy here, I support the slackness we want to see a go on in the Kingston Central Police Division, but more so in the south side communities. So right there, so which part them par? Right in the Bronx, right there, so White Plains Road. So regular members of Chan Public in the Bronx, White Plains, do they do? You hear that? Say no more. So the first thing that we're going to talk about, you know, my peeps, locally, is a knockings and clappings we go on over there in the Kingston Eastern Police Division, right out of Mobay there, so. We get to understand, say, the criminal element known as Kimman, foreman, but them call him Kimmy in the streets, a high-ranking member of the Taylorland gang, him carry out the robbery and knockings and clappings. So here we go on now. Some little juvenile. We never know too sure how them come by for them money and thing, you know. But them drive a 2018 X6, go out in the 9 miles Mobay area there, so right at the vicinity at Taylorland Bridge. So a 16-year-old in a vehicle, a 18-year-old in a vehicle, and a third friend in a vehicle. So them have 2 iPhones where them say them are going to switch out for a bike. But when time them reach out there, the criminal element from the Taylorland gang, we are talking about Kimman Foreman, otherwise known as Kimmy, and some other of his cronies, joke the youth them, knock it and clap it on them, and rob them of all their monies. Yeah, man. Almost spread them out like a sheet. But luckily for them the act of divine intervention go on and they're still among the land of the living. So the criminal element identified as Kiman Foreman is now most definitely wanted by the Kingston Eastern Police. He's wanted for committing several robberies within the Greenvale Road community of Bull Bay. So anyone having any information surrounding the whereabouts of Kimmy, the criminal element, please to contact the Kingston Eastern Police. Yeah, man. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the St. Catherine South Police Division. The criminal elements, them seems as if they might get a little bit more comfortable and start to turn up back the crime. So I hope that the police and soldier them I hear all of this and turn it up a notch on the criminal elements. Yeah, man. So Wednesday night, the criminal elements them got turned up over Portmore there, so in a gated community known as the Palms of Portmore. Yeah, man. Now, sometime around 10:20 p.m., the criminal element them roll up with some high-powered weapons and start knocking it and clapping it upon 4 youth. We get to understand say them come from Maxfield. Now, 4 of them get caught up, but this one here presently on your screen identified as Nash end up lose 3 pints. So among the 3, we are nurse some whole heap of caught wounds. Is this so-called dancehall artist who is definitely not among the smarties, identified as Ablo Bass, come from Maxfield too. So them left all the way over Maxfield Avenue there so and Ghana Portmore and the trouble just follow behind them. So I've always stated this in my peeps, no harbor criminal elements around, because anywhere them boy they go, death and destruction follow. Yeah, man. The police them say when time them come on the scene, the amount of can the man them beat. One of the squad of them slide and almost drop pan Spenshell. Yeah, man. And a loan 5.56 and 7.62. Me no know how them boy are brave so far drive up and down in a car with them 16 and AK-47 figure commit murder. Me no know. But boy, my peeps, the knockings and clappings continues. Yeah, man. And still in the parish of St. Catherine. But this time over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Catherine North Police Division. Now Thursday, June 19, sometime about 5:30 in the wee hours of the morning, the police them go visit a little place right after Brunswick there, sir. Right across from the famous gas station on the Brunswick. A place known as Huckberry Avenue. So it's one of them garrison community there where just hidden within decent areas surrounding it. So it's a community where most of the criminal element them were in it always go outside because the community really small, not a very big community. So the criminal elements them usually align themselves with other criminals and go out and go bad. Now you have a top knockers and clappers round there, said to be one of the top man them in the place, known as Damien, name hard but them call him Doggy. Big enough youth in the bad man world you would have said is a elder that cause him a 42. Now the police, them have to go around there and go dirt him. Yeah, man. He's no longer among the land of the living. So right now, in the come, definitely get some work to do. So we get to understand, so the police, them roll up upon him in the yard. And when time him and for them yeah, make 4. Him start sing the busy signal song, say him nah go jail again. So him just run and turn him man behind it and start wet some can in the direction of the squad of them. But the squad of them adamant. Them gave chase, definitely nah go just throw in the towel just like that. And clap back some can in him direction. Somewhere, somehow, him take away him bat and end up in our house and start shell down the place from in our house. And the police them decide say them hot pan and trail them not giving up because once a boy pint a strap on them, dirt settings should most definitely be the order of the day. So the police them corner him and name him food. Yeah man. A 9mm pistol with serial number race and a magazine affixed with 2 9mm rounds was seized from the criminal element. Yeah man. So another one bite the dust in a Spanish town. So well done again to the squad of them in a Spanish town. We wake up every morning and I do the do just to protect me and you. Yeah man. So the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the Clarendon Police Division, where this taxi operator, presently on your screen, end up lose 3 points on Wednesday night. Yeah, man. Now, the taxi operator in question has since been identified as Garfield Garden, but them call him Strike Force in our streets. Come from around a Swell Crescent there, so, in a Maypen. Now, what the Spot News Media get to understand is that residents stumbled upon his bullet-riddled body and summoned the police. Upon the arrival of the police saw his gunshot-riddled body with his head basically between the door. Right there saw the little sideboard for enter into a Toyota Probox, which seems to be a taxi. So just him head just catch right pan the little part there so with the door open and the rest of him body, the outer door, with what seems to be 2 cornhole in a man head. Whole of him cranium leak out the ground. Yeah man, the man them deal with the situation grimy. So another taxi man end up lose 3 points. But watch this now, Garfield Garden, the deceased taximan with them call Strike Force in our streets. He's not no saint. He's not a regular taximan. In fact, this boy is a whole dirty kind of boy where probably deserve every single can we him get to him head. Yeah man. So this criminal element here, have had his run-ins with the law even in recent times. But what we get to understand, say I wanna him own a charge, them name him food and broke the plate. We are talking about a criminal element identified as Calvin Morrison, otherwise known as Sparta. Him come from around a Swansea district there so in a Clarendon. Now, this criminal element here and the cabbie, the both of them they charge jointly for robbery with aggravation, possession of an illegal weapon, unlawful wounding, and abduction. Then they take away a little brother were known as Andre Young, but them call him Biggs or Jasper in our streets. But we're going to know. We get to understand, say, the cabbie go decide, say, I go turn a crown witness against Calvin Morrison, otherwise known as Sparta. And Sparta let it be known, say, by the hook or by the crook, him a go name him food and broke the plate. Yeah, man. And that is exactly what took place. So this brother here, this cabbie here, definitely not a cabbie, but more so a scabby. Yeah, man. So anyway, make we continue. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. James Police Division. Just the other day, we hear from the police them down there and them say, boy, things don't look too bad in a St. James. They have seen a drastic reduction in murders. Well, right now, St. James, it seems as if on the need for turn up the police fatality down there so right now, as it relates to these known criminal elements. Now, over there in the parish of St. James, the police is now probing not one but a double fatal knockings and clappings. The female presently on your screen is said to be a teacher. The male is said to be a taxi operator. For them fatal knockings and clappings go on right along Guinea Tree Lane, they say in Montpellier, St. James on Wednesday night. Now the deceased female has been positively ID'd as 32-year-old Vanessa Williams. And this man presently beside her is said to be her brother, the taxi operator, 36-year-old Mathew Chin, both of the said community. Now reports reaching on the Spot News Media would suggest that sometime around 10-12 p.m., residents heard loud explosions and summoned the police. The police stated that upon their arrival, the male taxi operator, identified as Mathew Chin, was seen slumped over the steering wheel of a Toyota Voxy motor car. It is said that his alleged sister, Vanessa Williams, the teacher, was seen laying face down beside the vehicle, both with a couple of gunshot wounds all over the upper body and head. They were, however, taken to the hospital, not in a bid to save them life because they did already lose it already right this up on the spot. But I don't know if it's just to have them officially pronounced, you know what. So right now the criminal elements them are turn up the thing back in St. James. As a matter of fact, them are turn up the thing right across Jamaica. So the police need to give an immediate response. Yeah, man. Now the last thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the Westmoreland Police Division where not just one or two, but three fatal knockings and clappings going down there by the police. Now the three knockings and clappings go on in two separate incidents. So even though they're separate incidents, both fatal knockings and clappings go on in a Bethel town, in a Westmoreland. Now the first knockings and clappings that go on is of two brothers. One identified as Jaden Love and the other one identified as Jordan Love, but them call him Malik in our streets. Now both brothers was fatally taken out in the Hermitage district just a few hours before the fatal knockings and clappings of the third victim. Now this criminal element here presently on your screen is said to be one of the Love brothers. Now the next criminal element where the police them go run down and fling down quick and fast right after is said to be identified as D3AD Hill, said to be a farmer of Betheltown, Westmoreland. Now he too was also taken out by the police during an alleged confrontation with the police team. A second man was also in pursuit by the police, but luckily for him, he escaped. Yeah, man. Now on the Spot News Media get to understand that the little criminal element identified as D3AD Hill was regularly seen in the community brandishing high-powered weapons. So when the police them roll in and name him food and broke the plate, residents were definitely hailing the police to eliminate the threat that surrounded them. Yeah, man. So there was no road blockages, no nothing at all. The people them just glad to say the criminal element there is no more. So all who don't get the memo as yet as a criminal element, you need forget it. No. And then the following day, right after Wednesday comes Thursday, the police them down at Westmoreland, near another criminal element food and broke the plate. We are talking about a criminal element identified as Kino Plumber, but them call him Grabber in our streets. Come from around a Cornwall district right there so in a Westmoreland. The police, them have to name him food and broke the plate. Well, not even say the police, them. A police officer, half-duty police officer, have to name him food and broke the plate. So we get to understand, say, the police park in a vehicle right along the Jane Marks main road in Westmoreland. The criminal element identified as Grabber roll up upon the police and knock the policeman car window. The policeman goes up bop and roll it down. And a gun the boy push in upon the squaddy and say, up with the money or go down in a hole. Yeah, man. So the police just up with him firearm and fired several can right in him and him gone down in a hole. So the old dirty can boy grabber come grab squad a little piece of food where him have in him pocket. And him end up grab some whole heap of can where the squad plant in him body, spread him out like a sheet, no longer among the land of the living. But the dirty boy grabber still, and I want good boy, Ono did know say that criminal element there take him own a father life, him father with him call Bertie. Him take him own father life since Montia, Saturday, June 7th, sometime around 5:45 p.m. in a Cornwall district, Westmoreland. So say the relatives and friends them glad when time the squaddy them liquid that quick and fast. The family members come out openly and I say, boy, a long time the boy there go. The boy there wicked. How him fi name him own a father food and broke the plate. Yeah, man. So my peeps, right now the police them dep on a clean up campaign, but some of the criminal elements them are hell-bent, stuck in them dirty kind of boy lifestyle. But we will always be here watching and reporting and showing you as these criminal elements fall by the wayside one by one. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.